Out exploring Butte, Montana again. I found this little cool little area over here I'm going to check out. Of course, there's a lot of copper incorporated in this town, as y'all saw yesterday. That mine did a lot of copper. That was right up over the hill over there where I was. As you can tell, a lot of copper incorporated in here. Guess this is to honor some people that passed on. 1918, so it would have been 100 years last year. Overhead map. Oh, I can see that better if I go upstairs. Sitting here to look up at it. I can look at it better if I go up the stairs here. It's kind of cool. Like possibly some. I'm guessing this would be old mining equipment. I'm not certain. It looks like mining equipment to me. This turns. Some of the old Washington School. Butte's first smelter, Butte's stamping mills, the old Lexington stamp mill. There's a mine setup map. I am here. So the Berkeley Pit is right there. So what we're seeing, so in other words, what we're seeing is only part of the Berkeley Pit. So in other words, that right there is the Berkeley Pit. Just some facts, ma'am. Right there it says, this mining hill produced over 51 billion of mineral wealth. This mining hill is the most expensive vein mined area in the world. There are at least 512 miners which have over 10,000 miles of tunneling shafts, enough to cross the United States twice. There are over 49 miles of vertical shafts, some of which go a mile deep. So if you fall into one of those, you're kind of screwed. The shaft of Mountain Con Mine, which is where I was yesterday, the black head frame up the hill and to your left is more than a mile deep. Thus, Butte is often called a city a mile high and a mile deep. The copper alone from these mines could make a 4-lane highway from Butte, Montana, 25 miles south of Salt Lake City paved. From Butte, Montana to 25 miles south of Salt Lake City, Utah, paved with copper 4 inches thick. That's pretty good ways. Over 2,300 men died instantly within days from mining accidents on this hill. This doesn't include the thousands who die from chronic illness or injury resulting from mining fatalities related to the industry such as milling, smelting, or rail transportation. Often called the richest hill on earth, this hill is an area of only 7 square miles. Dang. It's not that bad. Let's just say something. These rocks. Oh, these have copper in them, looks like. These rocks, looks like they have a bit of copper in them. There we go. Check out the 130-year-old byproduct that came from this mill. Right there. Sad to say, there's probably used to be more in there, but I guarantee you some people probably took some of those as souvenirs. Look at the view up here. And that's the Finland right there. You see this right here? That's what that is. This is that. That's in 2000 how many people were here. And that's how high up I am at this location. The Continental Divide goes around Butte. The Continental Divide goes around Butte to the south and east. To the south are the Highlands, elevation of 10,136 feet, nearly 2-mile elevation, and to the immediate east ridge, elevation 8,204 feet, where you can see an open pit mining located at the 90-foot statue of Our Lady of the Peace. Oh, and I did. Okay, so I can put the picture of that at the end of this. When I went to see the Our Lady of the Peace the other day, open pit mining. There was a open pit, like an open thing to the mine right there going into the hill. I can post that picture. It's kind of a bad picture, but it's still a picture of it. Alright, so where I was is 8,240 feet, which is right there. Right there. That's where we were with the Lady of the Rockies video. So it's 8,204 feet. 240 feet up. Alright, to the east, northeast, is Rampart Mountain. Elevation 8,251 feet. So that's what that is over there. Probably. All part of the Continental Divide. If it were not for geographical deception, when the west border of Montana was laid out, Butte today would be part of Idaho. Directly to the north behind you is the Black Iron Mine headframe of the mountain con mine. Those shafts are over a mile deep, thus Butte often known as a mile high, mile deep. Within walking distance to here, the Finland Hotel, which is 1 block east, which is that right there. Y'all can see that from here. I ain't got to worry about walking up to it. The heck, something making some noise. Look at that. Looks like that building right there has lost part of its roof. It looks like that part of the building's cut in half. I just noticed that. Anyways, and then the Butte Silver Bow County Courthouse, 4 blocks west of here on Granite Street, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. 5 p.m. Except holidays, so 4 blocks, so that's 1 block southwest, which is that way. And then 4 blocks west, but it's probably just straight one of them directions. Actually, it's right over there. I know the courthouse is like right over there. But I ain't worried about the courthouse. I ain't even open today. Look at that. Anybody know anything about this? Dang, that looks better on camera than it does just looking at it. Fraser and Claimers, Chicago, Illinois. I wonder how old these are. Man, that looks better on camera than it does in just looking at it. I wonder how old those pieces of metal are there. And of course you got the garden area down there. I'll go down to the garden in a second. It's always windy up here, I guess, because of the elevation, maybe. Anything in here? Nope. So this used to be part of the con mine, which is right there. That's the con mine. That's the one y'all saw me beside yesterday. Right there. That's where I was yesterday. Go check out this little garden area, I guess. Might as well, right? I'm already here. I was wondering where you parked to get here. I found it. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. Dadgum. Could they make the stairs any wider? And of course, more copper. I wonder how much they'd make if somebody came down here and did, and like say this town became abandoned, somebody came and jacked all the copper off all this stuff, how much they would make. There's where I'm at. Old Lexington Gardens. The old Lexington stamp mill was Butte's first stamp mill. It began as a 5-mile. I'll let y'all read it. The mill is behind me, so that's the mill right there. Okay, so that's the Lexington stamp mill, and you got this dude. That's how he looks. Like I said, y'all want to read the whole thing, pause it. I know I probably should read it, but, you know, I'm not really worried about reading the whole thing right now. Alright, like I said, y'all want to read the whole thing, y'all can pause it and read it. Pretty cool little garden area, don't y'all think? I don't know what that's supposed to be the shape of right there, but it's supposed to be saved as something, I guess. Oh, it's a butterfly. That's supposed to be a butterfly, okay. For nearly 75 years, a floor of butterflies graced the Columbia Gardens, a 21-acre Victorian park tucked up against Continental Divide, 3 miles east of here. Oh, never mind, it's 3 miles east of here. On many of the floral designs in the park begun in 1899. It is a butterfly that is most remembered. Open pit mining expansion eliminated the Columbia Gardens in 1973. The butterfly to your left is a 2004 restoration of the original dimensions. The original Columbia Gardens butterfly was planted entirely in pansies. This replica is mostly a foliage plant. It is the shape of Montana State butterfly, the morning cloak, which is right there. That is the Montana State butterfly. That's how the property looked in 1998. And Lexington Gardens 2004 was the first butterfly. So, in other words, that butterfly doesn't exist. This is a replica of the butterfly, because the other one got taken away by mines. In fact, over there, there's a February something. Anybody knows what that means? Anything else interesting in here? Or is this basically it? Some of these plants are dying. Anything up the sidewalk? Not really, just up and over the hill. Let's just look. Oh! Butte! There we go. Sign that says Butte. I didn't notice this side of it. Again, that's a lot of reading, so I'm going to sit here for a moment. And you're going to read the whole thing. You can pause it. Alright, y'all can read that now if you want to. So, I'm going to see what else I can find around this town. Apparently, Butte's got a lot of stuff to look at. As far as I know, I went to go do some research, because then y'all know how I like to cover some of this stuff. I want to do some research and see if anybody else famous like Evel Knievel, something's buried out here. But apparently, Evel Knievel is the most famous person buried here. Everyone else that's famous is buried in other areas. I'm guessing, by the looks of it, something tells me those are drainage ditches. So that's the meat stamping mill right here. Comment below if you know what a stamping mill is. I have no idea what it is. I guess I can do some research and let y'all know what a stamping mill is. I'm gonna see what this is over here. It says, watch your hand. It looks like a little piece of rope tied to something. And there's a sign up here that says, watch your hand. See? What is this? Nope. Nothing happens when you pull on it, so okay. I guess it's a tied rope for no daggone reason. Well, alright then. I'm gonna wrap up this part. I'm gonna see what else I can find around here, and I'll see y'all at the next stop. Look at that little house, that's cool. Let's notice that. Alright, I'll see y'all at the next stop.